Hello, BNI. This is Michelle Campbell, Executive Director with BNI Alaska. Today I'm going to cover the biography form that we use when we do one-to-ones. This is the biography sheet. I'm going to show you quickly where it can be found. If you simply log into bniuniversity.com, so again, bniuniversity.com, it's going to take you to the home screen. In the home screen, you will be able to search for anything within the entire system. So we're going to put in the words bio and say search. And then you're going to see any courses, any curricula, anything that has the word bio in it. Specifically, you can see effective one-to-ones, but we're going to go over to content because this is where we're going to be able to download the biography form that we can use to type our information and use it to exchange. So within here, you'll be able to see the biography sheet. Now, you can view it, which is just if you click on it. Specifically, however, you're going to want to download it and then later open up the download to be able to save that. So let's review what is on the biography sheet. First off, you're going to put in your name. Then you're going to put in your company name. What I encourage you to do is right now, before we move any further with this video, please download that form and begin to type away. So if you need to pause it, feel free to do that right now. Log into BNI University and download the form. Next up, you are going to put in your location. What we typically recommend that members do with this is that they actually put their physical location of their office or storefront. In addition, though, you can add a little bit more detail to that. So let's pretend that you're a mortgage loan officer and you are licensed in the state of Alaska, but maybe you're also licensed in Hawaii. Go ahead and put both of those down. In addition, let's pretend that you own a painting company. If you own a painting company and you're willing to go from, let's say, Gerwood to Talkeetna, go ahead and put that in there. So let your members know what not only is your physical location, but also what geographical location are you willing to work with clients or patients within. Next up, you're going to fill in your profession. This is the profession classification that you hold within BNI, so make sure you're very specific regarding that. Also, how many years have you been in that profession? You're next going to fill in previous types of jobs. This could be even, small things. Maybe it was, let's say you worked at a fast food restaurant when you were in high school. Go ahead and put that in there. When we do our third video of this series, which I'll talk about putting it all together, I'll explain some of the reasons you want to list some of those details within here. Next up, you're going to put in your spouse or partner if you have one. And usually here, we highly encourage that members not only put the spouse's name or partner's name, but also possibly what their profession might be, just to add a little bit more detail. If you have children, you're going to put in your children's name. Again, I usually add in the ages and recommend that members add in ages. Part of that is to be able to find common ground. If I have a 7-year-old and you also have a 7-year-old, we kind of know what we are both going through at the present time. Pets, if you have any pets, usually again here I put their name. I also tend to put what type of pet they are. I don't know if they're a dog, a cat, a fish, whatever it might be. You could even put in a breed specific, whatever you would like with pets. Again, it's kind of common ground and just getting to know each other. City of residence is pretty self-explanatory, and then how long you've lived in that city. Next up, you're going to include some hobbies and activities, areas of interest. So again, this is us being able to get to know you better, see if we have any common ground that we can start to build our relationship upon. Also, this will later in our third video, as I mentioned, I will talk about how you will use this as possible ways of teeing up introductions for each other as well. Burning desire. This one's just kind of fun to throw in there. You know, if you have anything specific that you really, really want to do, what your burning desire is. Something no one knows about you. Again, it's kind of fun. Sometimes we get some good laughs. Sometimes it can even build into potential referral opportunities. And then last on your biography sheet is going to be your key to success. I do highly recommend that members fill this out here. In addition, you can and you should also type in all the same information into your BNI Connect profile, but definitely fill it out here. This is something you should print off as well for your secretary treasurer to be able to read from when they are introducing you as the feature presenter. But again, in video number 3, I'm going to talk about how we tie this all together. So if you haven't done so, please continue to work a little bit more in detail on your biography sheet. Fill this out in its entirety, save it. So, you know, make sure once you download it, you save as, and then maybe put, you know, your name next to it. And a lot of times for me, I tend to also save the date. So that way I know that I'm always working with the most current one. And usually we recommend to members that you update it every 3 to 6 months in addition. So if you have any questions, I'm always happy to help. Feel free to, you know, list some comments and reach out or schedule a one-to-one using the links that we throw in the newsletter. But that should get you through at least filling out the biography sheet. Make sure you watch all 3 videos of this series because it will make more sense as to why you're doing this, especially when we get to video number 3. Thank you all for being here.